also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $60 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything. And in that same conversation, she told me, players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that I got them.
If Kathy Engelbert actually said those last two lines, the one about Caitlin and the one about the players needing to be on their knees thanking their lucky stars, I don't think that there's any coming back from that. I truly don't know how, as the leader of this league, you say things like that. It just goes to show how she actually feels about her players and how she actually feels about the league. And unfortunately, this is something that we as fans have been kind of speculating over the past 2 seasons. And you guys know, go back through the catalog of my videos. We have been calling out all of these things for 2 years, and people have been calling us crazy or saying that you're a conspiracy theorist if you think that the league is totally mishandling their players and specifically mishandling Caitlin Clark. But if this is true, that Caitlin should be grateful for the money that she makes off the court, if Kathy truly feels that Caitlin should be grateful for her and grateful for the WNBA for her off-season league money, which, by the way, Caitlin had a lot of endorsement deals before she even came to the WNBA. If that is how she feels about Caitlin and it's not the reverse, not Kathy being grateful for Caitlin, that is so eye-opening.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate the Mercury for advancing to the finals. And I want to be clear, this conversation is not about winning or losing. It's about something much bigger. The real threat to our league isn't money, it isn't ratings, or even missed calls, or even physical play. It's the lack of accountability from the league office. Since I've been in the league, you've heard the constant concerns about officiating, and it has now reached levels of inconsistency that plague our sport and undermine the integrity in which it operates. Whether the league cares about the health of the players is one thing, but to also not care about the product we put on the floor is truly self-sabotage. Year after year, the only thing that remains consistent is the lack of accountability from our leaders. Sorry, I had to walk here in my boot, I'm good. The league has a buzzword that they've rolled out as talking points for the CBA as to why they can't pay the players what we're worth. That word is sustainability. But what's truly unsustainable is keeping a good product on the floor while allowing officials to lose control of games. Fans see it every night. Coaches, both winning and losing, point it out every night in pregame and postgame media. Yet leadership just issues fines and looks the other way. They ignore the issues that everyone inside the game is begging to be fixed. That is negligence. At Unrivaled this past February, I sat across from Kathy and asked how she planned to address the officiating issues in our league. Her response was, well, only the losers complain about the refs. I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $60 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything. In that same conversation, she told me, players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that I got them. That's mentality driving our league from the top. We go to battle every day to protect a shield that doesn't value us. The league believes it succeeds despite its players, not because of them. I have the privilege of watching my husband run a league where he has to balance 100 different things at once. I won't pretend the job's easy, but even with all of that on his plate, he always takes the time to reach out to players when he sees an injury, whether it's Unrivaled or even during the WNBA season. That is what leadership looks like. It's the human element. It's basic integrity, and it's the bare minimum any leader should embody. This year alone, I've gotten calls, texts, and well wishes from so many players across the league. Those moments remind me that sometimes there are things bigger than the results than this game we play. But do you know who I haven't heard from? Kathy. Not one call, not one text. Instead, the only outreach has come from her number 2, telling my agent that she doesn't believe physical play is contributing to injuries.
What was said wasn't supposed to stay online. And now, everyone is asking the same question. Did Napheesa Collier just expose what players really think about WNBA leadership? Because parts of this interview, they're already being called too real. It started with a clip, short, direct, and according to fans, quickly taken down. In it, Napheesa Collier didn't hold back when discussing the state of leadership in the WNBA. She didn't name drop aggressively. She didn't go full attack mode. But the tone? It said everything. Collier spoke about players feeling unheard, decisions being made without real input, and a growing disconnect between leadership and athletes. At one point, she hinted that change isn't happening fast enough, and that frustration inside the league is much deeper than fans realize. And that's when things got interesting. Because while her words were measured, the message felt loud. It's felt where the controversy explodes. Fans noticed the clip started disappearing. Reposts slowed down. Original sources? Harder to find. Was it actually deleted? Was it taken out of context? Or did it simply hit a nerve? No official explanation yet, but in today's media world, when something vanishes, it usually means one thing: it mattered. This isn't happening in isolation. The league is already dealing with CBA tension, player dissatisfaction, growing outside opportunities like Unrivaled. So when a respected voice like Collier speaks, people listen. And more importantly, players listen. Sources and fans alike are now speculating. Is this how most players feel? Is Collier saying what others won't? Or is this being blown way out of proportion? Because if this reflects the locker room mindset, then the WNBA isn't just facing criticism, it's facing a potential identity crisis. One interview, one deleted moment, and now a storm that's only getting bigger. Because if more players start speaking out, this conversation won't stay controlled for long. And the next voice to step up could change everything.
Just to start out, the crowd you had tonight, the entire experience here, just how much did it meet or exceed what you were hoping Unrivaled Philly would be?
It was unbelievable. I mean, just the energy, even when we announced, was crazy. The city's clearly ready for professional women's basketball. You could feel the love tonight. Like, I'm so glad we came here. I just can't explain it more than, like, I was just so filled up with joy. It was amazing.
How long in advance did you guys plan this stuff? I know, like, securing venues like this takes a minute. So, did you guys have to secure it last year? What was kind of the timeline?
I think it was about a year. Yeah. Took about a year.
Are you guys anticipating to continue this on, and what are some other markets? Do you want to do more than one in a season? Are you looking at multiple markets? What's kind of the thought process?
We're going to continue this. It's our first one. We're doing multiple next year. We haven't announced any of the cities yet, but we like this model. We're leaving it. Sorry, my voice is terrible. Doing this next year as well.
How many is multiples?
I don't know if I can tell you yet. Trying to be a checker.
I know it was announced as going to be a sellout, but being able to see that it was a record-setting attendance, I mean, what was that moment like to be able to see that on the big screen and actually see the crowd, and what do you feel like that means for Philly?
I think it's just a testament to what we're building here, how much people believe in it, how well it's doing. And so to have a city show like this and break a record in all of women's basketball, professional basketball, here tonight and to be Unrivaled, I think it's just amazing, and future's Unrivaled.
Last one. And then obviously,
I know.
we know that tonight was about the sellout, but we learned obviously there's a meeting on Monday. Understand if you have no comment, but as a vice president, this meeting on Monday, the significance as far as maintaining the timeline, start of a season, May 8th.
I think I want to keep about Unrivaled tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.